Warmest greetings to all the people who joined us today for a little chit chat on the base of girls' power, their role and involvement in our society, what they have been through, and what are the problems that are faced by a female in her own society, in her own community. Misbah, do you want to add a few points?
Yes, Alishba, of course. We welcome you all today on this Peace Talk, episode 3. We will be discussing some topics regarding social injustice, women's sports in Pakistan. Yes, Alishba, can you please introduce yourself?
Well, initiating this program with our short introductions. My name is Alishba Hamim. I'm from the Afsar Welfare Foundation of Pakistan. I am Teen Ambassador of GPI, Global Peace Institute. And Misbah, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, Alishba. Hello, everyone. This is Misbah Hina. I am from Hunza, Gilgit-Baltistan. I'm a national volleyball player and as well as a youth ambassador for Global Peace Institute.
Actually, this program is specified for females. Basically, as you all know, that I am a sports player as well as Misbah is also a sports player. We both are. She's a volleyball player and I'm a table tennis player. So this program is basically based on empowering females through sports, like the gender-based inequality, the social injustice, the kidnapping, the raping of the female in her community. Like, but by that, if it's like just it's informal communication. So I would like to share my own personal story. Fortunately, I'm blessed to be a part of my family as a girl child, because my family is so supportive. They always support me in my every field of life. Like, Misbah, do you want to say something?
Yes, of course, Alishba, I agree with your point. The same is with me. I belong from a very modest and a very modest community and family as well. They have been always so supportive to me regarding it's my personal choice or my professional career choice. They have always been so supportive because being a female athlete, being a sportswoman in Pakistan is really not easy. We have been facing a lot of issues, a lot of violence in every way of our life. Like, it's not easy to go out every day of your house and do some trainings because there are people who need awareness regarding women's sports in Pakistan. So I have initiated a volleyball academy in the northern part of Pakistan, which is called Misbah Volleyball Academy, where we empower young girls and youth specifically to get engaged in sports and healthy activities. So the main purpose to initiate this academy, this institution, is to involve youth in healthy activity as well as in physical activities. So what we have seen in our surrounding, like when I grew up, I realized that there are no leadership in sports. Like there's no female leaders in sport, and specifically if I talk about volleyball. So we don't find anyone who is a professional volleyball player or who is a national athlete representing Pakistan in Olympics or maybe in some international competitions. So when I realized that there is no way to reach at that level, so I said, why should not we take this small step, to train and to give training to young girls at a grassroots level. So that was the time when I decided to initiate different sports clubs in different areas of Pakistan, where right now we are training young girls and youth, especially to play volleyball or any other different sports. So recently I was part of a Global Peace Institute program, which was Youth Ambassador program. We were part of that program, which I was so glad to be part of it. We have learned a lot, like interacting with different youths from all over the world, all around the world. It was a great opportunity for us to learn about peace, to learn about gender-based violence in every field of life. So I want to share one beautiful experience of my life. Last year, I got the opportunity to visit the United States with 8 more delegates from all over Pakistan. It was a wonderful experience for me. It was basically a sports exchange program, which was funded by the US Embassy, where we learned about gender-based violence, how we can use sports as a tool to address gender-based violence in Pakistan. It was such a wonderful experience for us to interact and visiting such institutions and educational institutions that we have learned about them and how they are using sports in the US, in the Western culture, how they are using sports and play to empower girls and youth through sports.
Actually, fortunately, I am a girl child in my family. My family are extremely supportive. I think I would be nothing without the support of my family. I would be nothing without the support of my parents even. I think I'm privileged as compared to other girls because my parents did a lot for me. My parents are really God gifted. Similarly, on the other side, some of the girls are not even allowed to step out of their homes. Some in achieving my dreams, there is a big hand of my parents because in my family, both boy and girl are treated equally. Even sometimes I thought that my mother preferred me more than my brother even. So, Misbah, do you want to?
Yes, that's amazing. The same is with me, Alishba. My family and my community as well has been so supportive to me, whether it's my educational or professional career. They have always been so supportive to me. It was at the initial stage, it was quite difficult for me because of the lack of opportunities, I can say, or because of the lack of resources that we have in Pakistan, of course. While I grew up, I realized that there's no future of volleyball and sports, female sports, specifically in Pakistan. The one question that my family raised was, why you are doing sports? There's no future of sports in Pakistan. And I was like, this is my passion. I cannot give up on it. So it was difficult, but when you follow your dreams, when you are so passionate about your dream, it leads you to a very good stage. It leads you to a very good way, I think so. Right, Alishba?
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Same is the same with me. Even when initially when I was in game table tennis player, my uncles, my aunties, all were oppositing. No? Why you're just playing this? You are a girl. Stay at home, like this and like that. Even they were not happy for studying girl. But at that time, my parents support me a lot. They really support me a lot, and because of them, today I'm here. It's our own personal story. What about those other girls that are not even allowed to step out of their homes, that are
Yes, true.
even not to say something about their rights? So I want to say to that parents who didn't allow their students, who didn't allow their daughters for that. Daughters are not just to born them and just to get married, not just like that. Nah, something.
Yes, because I think so. It's because of the society and the environment that we are living in is they think it's not safe, and it's the truth actually. Because the where we are living, it's not safe for girls actually. Safe in a sense like that when you are going out for training, when you are going out to play a sports in a tracksuit or in a jerseys and all that. So people think that it is different. It should not be the way that it is. You should like have your parda and all stuff. So I think so what we can do is to create a safe space, a safe environment. You are an athlete, I'm an athlete. We can work together. We can establish clubs, and we can establish a safe environment where girls and young girls can come and play with much more confidence.
I totally agree with your this opinion. I really agree. But the thing is, it's okay. We are players. We are students. We are all obviously we are players. But what about that girls who are even not allowed to go out of their homes? What about that girl who cannot speak for their rights? What's the meaning of their life? Just to get married? That's
Yes,
really not.
I can say it's never too late to start something, right? Because taking that first step, I think so, initiating something, that's what we are doing, taking that first step toward our way, toward our destination. So I think we will try our best to help out each and every girl, whatever we can do, whatever is in our capacity, of course.
Same scene. Inshallah, we'll all just work together and we'll make a specific solution for this problem.
Yes, definitely. If we talk about gender-based violence or gender inequality, social injustice, there are a lot. These are the social problems, these are the social issues that exist in each and every society, in every environment. So What we need to do is to keep ourselves safe, to keep ourselves used to it, that how we can deal with it, because we cannot run away from it. It takes a lot of time to deal with it or to overcome it. So what we can do is to should have a little bit of awareness that how we can deal with it actually.
Similarly, I really agree with you, Ms. Misbah. Similarly, the gender-based violence. Even I also seen those type of girls whose siblings, whose brother is at highest peak of school, while the daughter is even not allowed to study. Why this is so much difference between a girl and a boy? Is there a specific reason?
No, actually, as I said before, it will take time for the parents, for the teachers, for our people in which we are living, of course, the society. It will take a little bit of time to, get the awareness that there is gender equality, that you should give preference to a girl child, or maybe, whatever they want to pursue in their career, whatever they want to do. So it will take time, gradually, slowly.
Awareness to the parents is extremely important in our state, in Pakistan. Awareness of parents, like how to deal with their daughters and sons as well equally. But it will, as you said, it will take time gradually.
Yes, because you see what we did in our creating safe spaces workshop that we are doing.
Yes.
We are training, we are giving awareness through workshops, through sports, using the sports as a tool, to spread awareness, to empower youth and young girls. This is what we can do in our capacity, right?
Abide by that. Harassment is extremely vast in our area as well. Harassment is not just a kind of matlab, raping and this and that. It can be taunting. It can be matlab, it can be just some to do something like mentally they just pressurize through harassment and that anti-harassment. So what do you think, Misa? What are the steps for encouraging
Yes,
this?
there are like different types of harassment. Like, see, there is one physical, which you like physically abuse someone, or there is mental harassment if you are like giving some mental, psychologically abusing someone. And there is there is the third one, which is social. If you are like the society is giving the pressure on someone and someone is feeling mentally not stable. So these are the kinds of mental health. You see. So what we can do is, of course, the same thing. We can spread awareness. We can spread awareness through workshops, through sports activities, of course.
Yeah, I really agree with this all, but the thing is, even last we have done the Global Peace Summit, the teen ambassador. Literally, I was extremely inspired from that, and I was just uh, I cannot express my feelings, but that was extremely informative. I was extremely inspired. Even my parents, my cousins were they asked me that ask your friends to even come in sports. Even me myself, when I saw someone like his or her parents are not allowing him to go somewhere else, even I just talk to them that please let her go, it's good, and just all that stuff. But the thing is, what can we do? Like to one person, to two, to 10, 20, but it should be a specific workshop for them.
Yes, yeah, I agree with you because see, the work that Global Peace Institution is doing is really, really informative. Like since I have become part of Global Peace Institute, I have learned a lot, like interacting with the youth and young people from all over the world, and their work is so inspiring. They inspired me a lot. I have learned a lot. I have interacted a lot with a lot of people. See, Global Peace Institution is giving us a lot of opportunities, a lot of platform that we can still nourish ourselves. We can still nourish our knowledge, nourish our leadership skills. I think so, right?
Yeah, I really agree. Even this all credit goes to the organizers. Even they're inspiring for me. They're my inspirations. I am really inspired from them. Their activities, the work which they are doing for the encouragement of girls, even like that is so like that, like other people just say it's okay, if she's not going to school it's okay, but it's very really they are very inspiring, like they just focus on that point, that who one of them never pointed that, like
Yes.
I can get their opportunities, their struggles, their success.
Yes, I think when you come out of your comfort zone, you learn. Then you can learn. Of course, if you seek for opportunities, then you will learn. So this is what a GPI has been doing. They give us opportunities that we availed, of course, and we learned a lot from it. And I hope in future we will learn a lot as well.
Why only preference to boys are given by the parents? Like awareness to parents is very important in our society, in Pakistan especially. Like why only males are allowed to step out of their homes? Why not females? Why only males are allowed to come late at their homes? Why females are not allowed? The thing is that the parents are not focusing the girls as compared to the boys, while if we takes in the other sense, like then the parents are not taking care of their boys, their sons as well, like they know how to respect a female, they know how to respect a girl. Even in Pakistan, all over the world, 80% of the cases about the harassment, sexual problems are done by the men's, not the females. In very rare cases, females are involved. Why this always happen in our state? Is there any special workshop, Hina?
See, Alishba, if you want to change the perspective of the whole society, or if you want to change the perspective of the whole nation, you have to just start it with your doorstep, right? So if you are teaching a girl child at home that you should be you are not supposed to go out, you are not supposed to do this and that, we should also teach your son, your boy who is at home, because the upbringing is going on at home. Yeah, it depends on the mother and the father, the parents, or anyone at home, because this is what they learn at home. Whatever is going on at home, at the environment that he is growing up, it affects him, right? See, if a rape is done, it's never the victim's fault. What we do in our society, we say that it's the victim's fault. We never ask question about the rapist or whoever has done this violence. See, we go and ask. We start investigating about the victim, because she or he has already faced a lot of mental health torture. See, we will start asking question that you should be not going out. You know already about the incidents that already happened in Pakistan last week.
Yeah, I do agree. I really agree with you. Like, is there any special workshop in our state for stopping this? Like, as you said, that we have to start from our doorstep, but either all over the Pakistan, is there any special workshop for this to stop this anti-harassment for the sexual problems, mental, like
We
harassment is not physical harassment, it's mental harassment, like gender-based violence as well.
what I think what we can do is like to spread awareness, to educate parents, and to reach out to the school institutions, the educational institutions, that they should spread awareness at a very young age, at school levels, at primary levels, that this is the violence. This is how you have to, overcome it. This is how you have to behave to each other. You see, there is a time that they start learning about things at a very young age. Also, we can, if the policymakers of our country, if the policymakers of our nations are doing good policies, of course, and if they are implementing it in a good way, so we can overcome these violences and these issues, of course.
Yeah, I really agree. Like the major hand of this is the policy makers. Like we people, the grassroots level, we always do the crimes. Like the function, this function is of the prime policy makers. Like how they implement, how they just make specific workshops, they implement it in a positive way. So it was all about our Finally, from the core of my heart, I want to thank GPI. I want to thank Global Peace Institute full team for giving me an opportunity to participate in this for awareness. Even I'm a kid now, not like that much, but even I'm extremely inspired from the different types of presentation and all that stuff. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to explore my talent. Thank you so much.
Yes, I think so. It's a very great platform that we have got to speak up our inner core. You see, I think so. I'm very thankful to the whole team of GPI, the whole team of from Pakistan, that they have provided us this opportunity to talk and to share our ideas. Thank you so much.